Okay, hi, welcome to this latest video from the Newbie Trader. Today I'm going to try and trade without doing any research, pre-game research. I normally do, especially on a Saturday, there's so many games to trade. Pre-game research can really take out them games. But today I'm going to try it without research. So my strategy, I'm looking at trading just the top leagues in Europe, so English, Premier League, German Bundesliga, the Italian Serie A, some games the French League, and I'm looking to trade from the 55th minute. So I'm looking for close games. I'm looking for the 55th minute. Why the 55th minute? Because the odds start to go up quite rapidly at that price at that time, so you'll find the odds starting to move up and you might get some decent odds on the market. And I'm looking to trade over the 1.5, maybe over 2.5 in some cases, goal market today. So that's the plan. That's what we're going to be looking at today, the 55 minute onwards. I've got open on screen right now another software. This one's from Soccer Scanner Pro. I was joined this a while back, and I quite liked it, to be fair. I don't know why I come off it. I think it's because I preferred the graphs on the In-Play Trader, one I normally use. But I've started going back onto this one quite a bit recently, and as you can see, I'll explain about this one in a little bit more detail in a second. But we're going to be using the Soccer Scanner Pro today to find our matches for us. So let me explain a bit more about this Soccer Scanner Pro then. I've only just started using it. Well, I said I've used it before, and I've started using it again recently. So I like it. It's no hidden algorithm. It is what it is. You know what the graphs mean. You know what everything is. So I'll just take this top game. It's a Turkish under-19 game. There's 2 minutes left to play in the game. That's the injury time. So this is they have like what we call attacking pressures 1 and 2. I've not quite got into them yet. I'm going to try and find out what they are later on. But I gather the higher this is, one will be possession and one will be goal chances, I think. But I'll double check that later on, what the two pressures are. Then you got possession, then you got shots on target, shots off target, shots in the box. That's a good one to have. How many shots are actually in the box? That stat might be down today, but yeah, normally that's a great indication. Okay, so they've had so many shots on target, but how many have actually been in the box? Dangerous attacks. How many dangerous attacks have they had? How many attacks have they had? How many corners, yellow cards and red cards have they had? And then you've got this little section here. Now you can change this to 10 minutes, 15 minutes. I prefer 5. I like to see the action, especially close up. So how much are they attacking now? And then this will be shots on target, shots off target, dangerous attacks and corners in the last 5 minutes. So you know the team's attacking. So that's Soccer Scanner Pro. The only graphs you have got on this one is the pressure graphs. So basically, the higher the pressure, the more chance for a goal. That's what they're saying. So I'm going to see what these pressures are in a bit before the football starts. The first game for this strategy starts at 12:30. It's the Arsenal v Newcastle game. So there's a few games on, as you see, but they're all leagues that I don't really want to be trading today. They're all lower leagues, not much quality in the league. And when you're not much quality, you don't get many goals. So I'm going to avoid trading these. But this is what I want you to have a look at. This is what we're kind of looking at when we're going for our goals. You see all this is in blue? This means that they are at least twice, 3 times the amount of the team below. So you can see the team that's in proper possession. The team's really going for it. And then you can see the last 5 minutes for half time. They had 1 shot off target. They had three dangerous attacks in the corner. So they really started pushing just before half time. So for me, if I was looking at this is only under 19 league, so I'm not going to bother. But I've lost the game now. It's there. I would have been trading over 1.5. I would have seen our second hour carries on and traded over 1.5. So that's what I'm looking at today. Is looking for games like this at half time, or games where there's been a lot of possession, the team's dominated, and we're going to go look at the last 5 minutes and say, okay, we can get in that and then go over 1.5. 2.5, I'm not going to go any higher than that today. There's just no goals in the leagues anymore. The goals are dried up this season. I think it's too much football in a short space of time. We've only just got rid of international breaks. A lot of teams have played in Europe in the week as well. We're coming up to a busy Christmas period, so I'm going to limit the goals today. I'm going to just go 1.5 with my pref. So at least we're going to need one goal to get our money back that way, and 2.5 if the game's going that way. So if it's 1-0, really looking for 0-0s, 1-0s, aren't we, today? So I'm going to pause the video. I'm going to wait till about 12:30ish to get the first game underway, and then we're going to wait till the 55th minute on that one. So hopefully we'll get some green today. No pre-game research, as I said. So let's see how we get on. Okay, it's half time in the Arsenal game. Arsenal have been pretty much all over Newcastle. Last 5 minutes put a bit of pressure on as well, just before half time. Currently, the Arsenal over 1.5, I just dragged my Guardian over. Currently, Arsenal over 1.5 is at 1.9. So it's nearly getting there. What we want to do is wait until the 55th minute, roughly. 50 to 55, we'll see what the price is, see what the action is, and then we'll see whether we're going in or not over the 1.5. So the match is already loaded up into Gardens. Let's just take a bit of time later on. So we're going to wait for that to hit 55. Hopefully we'll get no goals between now. I prefer to put over 1.5 than 2.5, and we'll see how we go from there. Okay, it's 55 minutes. Arsenal put a lot of pressure on. 72% possession. They've had 10 shots off target. They've had 3 shots on, 8 of them inside the box. So it's safe to say Newcastle struggling. They've had 2 yellow cards as well. And in the last 5 minutes, they've had a shot on target and they've had a dangerous attack. And I think they've just scored. No way we did it. Stay for that one. So you can see it works. They just scored. I think they just dropped down to 1.34. So they were around about 2.5, 2.6. And I'm sure Arsenal just scored. So we'll just confirm that. So the first one, well, at least we know we're on the there we go, Arsenal just scored. So at least we know we're on the right track with this. We'll have a look for something else, shall we? So there's one further down. What I was looking at was the Bundesliga game between Schalke and Sandhausen. Let's just load that game into BetAngel. So that's the other one I was looking at. Schalke against Sandhausen. It's 1-0, so we'll go over 2.5. And I think there might be another goal already. Looking at Schalke, they were. Let's just have a check on the Bundesliga. Either that or the odds are so low. Schalke scored 1-1. So, yeah, we're on the right track. We just need to get the trades in a little bit quicker, I think. So yeah, 1-0 Arsenal. We'll see most of these games. I don't want to go over 2.5. Really, I wanted to go 1.5. We'll see how Arsenal get on. See if they put the pressure on a bit more. See if Newcastle will have any signs of coming back in that one. These three, yeah, that was the only game really for me in the German leagues where Schalke were really up at him. I wonder what Schalke are for match odds now. 1.86, not a ton on. So yeah, Schalke are really low on match odds. So that's the other market we'll look at. It's the match odds market. 3.5, because they look like they're still attacking. To be fair, it's 2.6. I need one more goal. Schalke look like they're still attacking. So let's just have a look at that. 2.66. Yeah, I think there's gonna be another goal in that. I think Schalke are gonna score, so we'll go with 2.5 in that one. And then depending on when the goal's scored, over 3.5. Sorry. Schalke look like they're still attacking. Look like they're woken up a little bit. I don't get how the first half ends so different, because in the first half they're all over them again, but Sandhausen managed to get their goal, and now Schalke's woken up from that probably, and they've scored, so Seasonal gone in on target. So we'll wait for that one. Arsenal don't look like they're pushing on a little bit more. So like Schalke down below, Arsenal don't look like they're pushing forward for that second goal just yet. So we'll hang fire on them. Celta Vigo, they look like they kicked in. Arsenal now start to get a shot on target. So is it worth putting Arsenal to 2.5? Let's have a look. Well, Arsenal is just so far down the A's. Arsenal Newcastle to 1-0, so it's 2.5. You watch your goal going as I'm looking at this now. So that's actually 3.05 for over 2.5. 73% possession. They've had 9 shots in the box. They're getting in. They're still attacking. I think that's not a bad price actually for over 3.5. So I'm going to put that one on as well. Arsenal 3.5. You can see they're still attacking. Last 5 minutes they've had another shot on target. They've had 2 more attacks, dangerous attacks in the box. Newcastle really aren't that good at the back either. They're 20th in the league for a reason. So yeah, there's the 2 trades we got going on. I'll just get rid of all the rest of these from my Guardian. Keep that Sandhausen Schalke one on there. So I'm gonna, there you go, see that they really are going for the second goal. So I'm gonna pause the video and see where we end up with these 2 trades. And just like that, Schalke are taking the lead, as the pressure suggested they would do. So it's 2-1 Schalke. So all I've done with that game, I've removed the red. So I've removed my initial stake from the trade, so I'm left with, if it doesn't go over 3.5, I don't lose. If it goes over 3.5, I win. I win some money. So yeah, and this match has just been suspended. So let's just check it on the why is it being suspended? Let's double check that one. 64 looks like another goal. Can't be 2-1. They must have scored on 64. Why is this been? What's the match been on about here? Made it 2-1. What happens to Myers Pulse? He finds lots of space like that and unleashes non stop shot which bounces off the crossbar. It looks like it's another goal from the crossbar. I don't know why that one's still suspended. It hasn't come up yet. We'll keep checking. Downstart looks like they've gone 2-0 up. For those of you who don't know about this one as well, if you're quite new, Flash Scores Live, it's a free site. And it's great for checking football results. So you can actually put some matches in your favourite and it'll let you know when they score. Really good site to have a look at. I say it's free, so all good. The soccer site I'm looking at is £10 a month. I think it's cheap compared to most, and this one and the in-play trader, they're really good pieces of software to have if you don't want to watch all the games, or you can't watch the games, or you like me, just like to, you can read games better through the stats. And I would suggest yeah, it's well worth putting in. The said money, we could make that back within a day after the £10 that you charge you for a month. So yeah, well worth buying. I'm just trying to find why this Schalke game's been suspended. It hasn't really given us anything here. What's the commentary say? Commentary's given us that. It's probably used the yellow card, probably known better. They suspend the markers over everything. So we've had 2 quick goals for Schalke, 2-1. Doesn't really give me anything why that's been suspended, so we'll double check that. We might have already won our money, or we're on our way to, so I'll come back when I get a bit more info. Okay, just as I went off air, Arsenal just scored, so it's 2-0 Arsenal. So once again, I've just removed my my red. So at the moment, for the 2 games that we placed trades on, the Schalke and the Arsenal game, I'm not going to lose any money on them. And all I can do is gain or break even. So that's a nice result. Arsenal continue to press. You can see in the last 5 minutes they've had 8 attacks, corner, 3 shots off target. So you can see Arsenal are going to press. They're 2-0 up against Newcastle. I think I'm going to get the full money on that one. That's 3-0, but if it doesn't, it's no loss because I'm not going to lose anything. And Schalke is still 2-1. I'm not sure why that match got suspended. The suspension's been lifted. But didn't give me anything as to why that was. Let's just have a quick gander again at Schalke. No idea, it doesn't give me anywhere. So yeah, we'll come back when there's a bit more action. And there we have it, folks. Schalke have just scored their 3rd goal, 3-1. It did suggest that they were charging, they were on the up. Looking at the stats, and we have a 3rd goal for Schalke, which gives us our money. So we're in the green so far, which is decent. Just looking at the Arsenal game, yeah, they're still pushing, so we're still hopeful for a 3rd goal in that game as well. That's why I like over 1.5. Straight away you get 2 goals, and if I would have been a bit more savvy, I could have had my money in by now. But yeah, 3-1 to Schalke. It could go further than that. Schalke's still pushing, so but we've got our money, and that's all that matters. So I'm gonna keep an eye on the Arsenal game. We can't lose it, and we've removed all the loss, so we're only there for the gains now, and we'll see how it goes. Just feedback on the games. Schalke went nap 5-2 in the end. I finished. Looks like the Arsenal game's just finished well, so Arsenal didn't quite manage to get 3. They got 2, so we removed the red from the game. So we haven't lost anything, but we've not gained anything on Arsenal either, unfortunately. But we did on the Schalke game, so we're still in the green, which is good. I'm just waiting for this one to go full time. There you go, full time. So yeah, we didn't lose anything on Arsenal. We removed the red after the 2nd goal went in, and we got profit on the Schalke game. So we'll move forward. Okay, welcome back. For the next games, I was looking at the 2 Italian games. They're just about to approach 55 minutes now. Sorry, a bit distracted. Liverpool playing against Southampton. So Sampdoria are the team that's very much on the inset. They've just scored, and they're very much a team that's on the front foot. So in the last 5 minutes, they've had 2 shots off target, 2 off. So they look like they're going for the game. The things put me really off is that these are 16th, these are 9th, but they're having a lot of possession. So I think maybe over 3.5 could be on the cards in the Samp game. So I'm just going to check out the odds. The top one I'm not going to bother with. There's not much action happening in Empoli, Fiorentina, but the 3.5 is definitely something. I'm just going to check out the odds. Yeah, Yeah, the odds are quite good. Samp have backed off a little bit. 2 shots on target. We're going to give this a little bit of 54 minutes. Score 2.
Fourth match in the Premier League. He did play here. Champions League on Wednesday too.
I'm going to back off that a little bit. I'm not going to bother putting that one on. So we'll see what goes on. See if anything comes up with that one. Okay, Sampdoria over 3.5. They're pushing. And at 3.2, it's a nice price. So I've backed Samp over 3, and Hellas, obviously Verona, over 3.5 goals. Let's see where we get with that one. Just update on the trade. So Samp now got 3-1. So we put over 3.5 goals in. Second goal went in 53 minutes, I think, something like that. Was it 53 minutes? I can't remember. So we moved the red. And I've now gotten the green, so that's another match where I made in the green. So we're doing so well so far. So that's 3 games, 2 matches where we hit a profit, and 1 match where we scratched trade, removed the red, but we didn't get another goal. So what's next on the horizon then? So the Premier League games here, Liverpool 3-0 up, they're way out of it now. That could be potentially one for Palace Villa. We've got the German games, who I didn't bother with any of the German games. Hertha's really attacking Augsburg at the moment, but it's 63 minutes gone. It's not time. You've only got, what, another 27 minutes. So it's not really worth it. I'm not going to bother with the Championship because it's too unpredictable. I'm going to bother with the Scottish Cup because it's not much quality. Sorry if any Scottish fans watching this, but you've only really got a couple of teams up there. Let's click on these. I don't want any of these. Nope. Reason why I don't really trade these leagues is because there's not much quality in them. Oh, Wrexham getting on. Wrexham. I'm winning 1-0 against Bromley. That could be potentially another one as well, but no, I'm not going to bother. Not much quality in there. Yeah, it's whether I don't really know them enough. The Scottish Premiership's not bad, but let's look at anything in here. Half time. Yeah, so whether I don't really know the leagues enough, that's another reason why I don't like trading them. We'll leave the Scottish one out. So yeah, we've got our money here. I'm not really looking at Germany because there's not really anything that's dominating out. Freiburg, you could argue, but again, 65 minutes. You could go correct score, but again, I wouldn't really be sure what to use. 2-1, 3-1. Is it going to be a 2-2? So you're taking a bit of risk there. So I'm looking here at maybe this one, Villa or Palace. We'll see how the second half kicks off on that. I think Hertha are going to do this one. I think they're going to win. They're putting some pressure on. And Freiburg are putting some pressure on here. But for now, we're going to leave these matches. And then we'll start to concentrate on something that's a bit more profitable for us. Okay, we've got a few games kicking off at the moment. Liverpool's wasted time betting, but this one is intriguing. Norwich against Wolverhampton Wanderers. Norwich seems to be on the ascendancy. They've had 3 corners, 1 in the last 5 minutes. They've had 5 attacks, 2 shots off target. The new thing put me off this is that both teams are not known for their goals. So Norwich have completely lacked a lot of goals this season. That's hence why they're near the bottom of the table. Wolves have never been great goal scorers, and they're not really done anything in the last 5. So that's the only thing put me off this game. And it looks like at the moment it's the only game that's worthy of anything. I've won on the bottom of Hibernian. St Mirren aren't doing too bad actually against Hearts. Let me just have a look at that one.
So the Ox on Liverpool, let's go to Selhurst Park where Aston Villa bottle their lead away in Crystal Palace. Ashley Young there brought
It'll be over 1.5, won't it? So that's at 3s at the moment. They're certainly on the ascendancy, so I'm going to back that. Over 1.5 at 3 goals. That's the Hearts v St Mirren game. They seem to, over the last 5 minutes, they just seem to be rampant on that Hearts goal. So we'll see how that one kicks off. This is the other one, but it's red card. It's always a bit dubious to trade in the game with a red card. So we're not going to bother doing that one. But this game here really is starting to stand out. It's the only game for me that's really, but again, it's knowing these two teams, I wouldn't surprise me if that finished 1-0 or 0-0. So I'm not gonna delve into that too much, to be honest. It really needs to pick up for me to delve into that. But yeah, this is the one I'm looking at. Hearts St Mirren really starting to so they did have 3 shots on target. So we're looking for a goal there. It looks like we may have our goal. The match has just been suspended. And this game here, isn't it? So let's just have a look on our
top 10 can take points off the big boys.
Scotland, isn't it?
Take points off each other, top 4. 4-4 there, next on by Armstrong, and behind him is Nathan Tennant.
Nope.
Armstrong, shot away, but the media made the block.
Nothing there yet, not sure. Match is not suspended anymore anyway, so yeah, we haven't got a goal. That's the game we'll look at. Let's just watch that. If you click the star here, it goes into the favourites, and that lets you know when it's a goal. So obviously I've got Liverpool game in there. I've got the Wolves game in because I've got a bet with Bet365 on the Wolves game. So we'll have a look at that one gets on as well. I'm expecting Wolves to win, beat Norwich away from home. I think Wolves on the back of a 3-game winning streak. Norwich, you know, they're just on a 2-game winning streak. So under new management, Norwich have got the old Villa manager. And we've got a goal somewhere. I think it's Liverpool because I've got a trade on them. Oh, Hearts. Hearts have scored. So that's one. So I'm going to go into that one. I'm going to remove the red, which is always a good thing to do. Wow, wish all the trades worked out like this. And just okay, red's been removed in that game, so yeah, looks like we picked well. Really picked well in that game. They were attacking, but then I don't know. Hearts out there, they had the better side. But I was expecting that to go the other way, I've got to admit. But hey, I'll take it in mind. That's where you go in the goals market as well. Always a good thing. Sometimes you know you can look at things and see things and you think they're going to work out that way, and they never do. So that's another good thing. Okay, so I'm going to pause it at the moment. Just give you a run out of what I thought of the game so far, why I haven't gotten in. Germany games, there was never really a dominant team. There was never really, didn't look like anything was going on, but no goals in Germany just come from nowhere. It's just one of the highest scoring leagues, but I just didn't fancy anything at the time when you didn't know which way it was going to go. This Hibby's game, but the red card as well, it's just you know St Johnstone is just going to put 10 men behind the ball, 1-0 up, try and protect that lead, and have Hibernian got the quality to break that down. We'll see. So I'm going to pause it. I'm going to keep looking for opportunities where we can get in. Let's see how far we can get. Okay, Hearts game just come in, so over 1.5 goals has come in, so that's another green game. I can't remember how many we've done so far, to be honest. We've had, well, all bar the one, that scratch trade, we've taken green so far. So it's looking quite promising today, really. We're going to have a little look at what's going on. Norwich is starting to dominate against Wolverhampton. And Hibs are really starting to dominate against Hibernian. The only thing that put me off this game is the red card for St Johnstone. You know they're going to be there defending. Scoring is going to be quite hard for Hibernian. The quality isn't there in Scotland, unfortunately, for that to happen. So we're going to leave that one. But that's kind of the game where you're looking at. But again, red cards, they can change games. They can change games to the better sometimes, but also they can change games to the worse. So you can just see St Johnstone I really haven't even tried to attack the Hibernian goal. They've just been set back, so we'll leave that one alone. What else are we looking at? Norwich. They're starting to really attack. Eight dangerous attacks, one corner, one shot on target. But look at 75 minutes gone. That's probably, for me, touching into late territory. And for the sake of this trade, for the trade of 1.5 today, I'm not going to entertain that one so far. So I'm under the watching Liverpool games while throwing up against Southampton and playing absolutely brilliant if I do some. So we're gonna pause it for now, see what games are coming up, and see if there's any more opportunities for us later on in the afternoon. Okay, there's two opportunities just come up in the Austrian Bundesliga. This is a league that's known for its goals over the past couple of seasons. So this one here, the top one, Admira Wacker against Wolfsberger. I've gone on over 1.5 goals. I think the price was around about 3.775, something like that. So I've gone over 1.5 with that one. There was a lot more here. There wasn't just that there. It's just died down a little bit. But I'm expecting at least a goal or two, maybe that, in that match. I've gone 2.5. Salzburg at the top of the table. They are all over them at the moment. And they're showing that in the stats here. And I've already got a goal. I think it's in the Salzburg game, I think. It's just been suspended. I'm not bothered with the Vatens game. They're 2-0 up, so I haven't bothered trading that one just yet. But definitely this one, I think I may have a... Should we have a look? I think I may have a goal. Austria. No, I haven't. Doesn't look like it. Match is not suspended. It could be a yellow card. It might even be a yellow card. So, yeah, false alarm. So that's the two trades I put in so far. We're looking for Admira Wacker or Wolfsberger to score one each, would be nice. Or someone score two, doesn't matter. I'm looking for Salzburg to get back into this game as well. So, we'll see how them two get on. There's nothing else anywhere else, I don't think. Yeah, red card in that game, so I'm not bothered with that one. That's 3-0, it's gone anyway. So yeah, these looking to the two that we're looking. There was a lot more here when I put this on, so it must have been 5 minutes previous or something. So see how it gets on, and come back in a bit. Okay, on the two games, the Admira Wacker Wolfsberger, they've only got one goal. The goal, I didn't come out of that one. The goal was scored so late on the red card, and that's what Admira Wacker. Let's look how that one's going. Why is there a red card? Match is suspended. There's no commentary on this one. 98 minutes. Wow, 2 red cards. Jesus Christ. We'll see how we go. I've had a couple of reds there. I'm not sure why they are. Oh, one's been disallowed. I'm not sure. I don't know what's going on in that game. Anyway, that looks like it's going to be our first losing game. And we went over 1.5. I think the game's over as well, by the looks of things. So that could be ours. This one's come over 2.5, so we won that one. So basically, they just cancel each other out. Maybe a slight little profit of 20 pence or something like that. That one's finished now. Finished with a sizzle, that with the red card at the end. That was the yellow and the red, that's why they got mixed up. Okay, so them games haven't really give us any profit. We've had our first loss in that one, so okay, remove them 2 markets out, yep. So we're going to see if there's anything else that we can actually have a go on. 4 o'clock's finished. We got the 5 o'clock in Italy, Juventus Atalanta. You don't know what's going on with Juventus these days. That's hit half time. We're not going to do the Cup de France. We're not going to do the Spanish Youth League or the second division. We're not going to do any of them. So there's got some Belgium games that's kicked off at 5:30 as well, along with Bayern Munich in but they're well off yet. Let's just get rid of half of these. These are leagues I don't like. This is the thing about this, it's the leagues that they've got. There's no real filter for them leagues, so yeah, the German leagues will come in a minute. So Atlanta finished with 4th, decent team, but to be honest, football in Italy has been on decline. It did have a bit of a renaissance period not long ago, but I think it's gone back on decline. Players leave, managers leave. I think Rome, I can't remember who it was, Inter Milan. We had that Lukaku playing for us, scored lots of goals, gone to Chelsea. He had a good start, but not really felt. So the league looks pretty poor, to be honest. Pretty poor quality to me. Yeah, there's not really nothing happening. The game looks pretty close. So I think I'll wait for a bit. I won't bother with the Juventus game. I'll probably wait a bit more for the for another game that comes on later. I think the German games are coming on, and you've got Brighton v Leeds today as well. So we'll wait. Okay, it's been a couple of hours since I last did some trading. I just went downstairs at the bite to eat and that, and I've come back up. I was just seeing 2 games that have interested me quite well. One definitely, the Venezia v Inter. Inter obviously clear favourites, one of the top teams in Italy. They've been bossing the first half. They've had 6 shots in the box. So the current odds are 1.87 for over 2.5 goals. And the other game I'm looking at is Anderlecht, but we haven't got any of the shots in the box stats for the Belgian league, but they've had shots on target, especially in the last 5 minutes before half time. I don't know when they scored. They scored in the last 5 minutes before half time, so we could have something here. That's just we could. This one maybe definitely 2.5 goals. Could be on the cards this one. So I'm going to give it 10 minutes. Let's see if we can get something from this game. The odds need to go up as well. 1.87 is nowhere near enough at the moment for a trade. That's late in terms. So I'm going to come back in 10 minutes and see if we can get some joy on this game. Okay, I've just put the over 2.5 onto the Venezia Inter game. Benicia look like they're starting to find their attacking boots in the last couple of minutes just after half time. Into the last few shots, especially these 6 in the box, are they're quite key. They had 1 shot on target already in the second half. So yeah, I think there's going to be more goals in this game. So I've gone over 2.5. Just noticed Villarreal and Barcelona. I would have been all over that season 2 ago, but said Barcelona at the same tide that they were, so we'll play that one by caution. The rest of the games, Willem 2 look interesting against Go Ahead Eagles, but those of you who trade the Dutch football before know the odds aren't really there. In fact, I'll have a look what the Willem 2's odds are now. Willem. Well, they know something else now, aren't they? If I go ahead in here. Oh, they were Willem 2. 0-0 is over 1.5. That's not too bad. That's actually 2.48. So yeah, we'll look at maybe be able to look at something like, say, they finished the first half quite well. Just wondered why they're so high, the odds. And this game I'm not going to bother with in the Belgian league. It's nothing here, nothing there, so we'll click that one off. So yeah, we're looking at these 2 mainly then. Benicia and Willem. See if we can get some goals in them. Yeah, it's 1-0 into still, so maybe the 2.5 goals was a bit of a stretch. Last 5 minutes they haven't even attacked, they are useless. But yeah, that's trading. I'm going to wait till the 90th. But we've not had a bad day. I think this will be the second loss of the day, and we've had a few winners and a scratch trade. I think I can't remember now. It was ages ago since I started this trade. It's now nearly 9:30. Just one thing I do want to mention is Willem second starting to extract some pressure on to Go Ahead Eagles, but we're looking at the 1.5 goal market today. Into an extra shot on target. So it looks like this one's not coming into fruition. As I said, the Italian league isn't the best. Maybe I should scrap it. I don't know. I'd say you do get losing trades anyway. Look at the pressure. They've had 9 shots on target, 12 in the box, 66 dangerous attacks. You know, it's just outstanding numbers, really. I had to go for it, so yeah, with 4 minutes left, so I'm going to wait till the end of the game, and then we're going to call this one at night, I think. Okay, let me just look on SoccerScan, see if the game now is gone. So I looked at the game, and Inter were really hitting Benicia. And I went and put the 2-0 correct score on. And they won 2-0. They've had a penalty. Just to prove what I've just done here. There you go. They had a penalty in the last minute. It was the last knock into the game. And they scored it. So yeah. I'll just put that back over here. Yes, they had a penalty last knock into the game. They've converted that penalty. It's 2-0. So even though we lost out on the over 2.5, sorry, I was expecting more goals, to be honest. But yeah, not to worry. We've got I got my profit back in the market, so I'm nice little winner there. Something like 7.46 after £2 trade. Decent enough, isn't it? So what is that? That's over 100%. That's over like 300% return of interest. So we've got it. I think it's time now to call this a night. I think Villarreal will going to beat Barcelona. They seem to be having the edge in the second half. Barcelona seem to shut up shop a little bit. And Villarreal have come back into the game so fast, so 1-1 nil up. There's not much going on in the go-ahead game, so in the Dutch game. So I'm going to yeah, I've made a right little profit today, to be fair, which is quite good. I know the last one was over 1.5, but there was an opportunity I could not resist it. Into a really going for it, and I thought, well, chance to make some extra buck here, so I took it. So yeah, I made some nice profit today. Been a great Saturday. Normally I have a bad Saturday. Normally Saturdays are like the graveyard for trading. I think the reason is because there's so many games to choose from, and we try to trade every one that we see. I don't know, maybe just Saturdays of that kind. But today we really took our time. We've gone with a strategy. Did no research. I did absolutely no research before this. I normally research my games. If you watched my videos before, you normally know I like CGM. So we've done no research today whatsoever. I've just gone off the software. What the software's been telling me. We're looking for good matches. Looking over 1.5, 2.5. Sometimes we hit 3.5, I think, at times. Depending on how the game went, what the score was, and how many minutes had gone. So we've done all that. We've made a nice little profit today. I'm not sure how much. I might put it on the end of the video how much profit was made today. I'll go and check.